Hi everyone, today we're going to be having a look at simplifying fractions. So often when we work with fractions, we get an answer, for instance, that might be 2/4. And we know from our last lesson when we were looking at equivalent fractions that we can have 2/4, but if we've got 2/4, that's actually the same as having 1/2. So what we can do is we can use our calculators to help us simplify fractions so that the answer we get is the littlest amount. So hopefully everyone's got the same calculator, but that rarely happens. So we're going to have a look at the calculator button that a few different calculators have. So if you've got an abacus calculator and it looks like this, the fraction button is this one here, D/E. Now, my one, when I press it, just puts this little symbol here in a corner, and hopefully that's what yours does. But if it doesn't, then I've got another calculator that I'll show you how to use, and it will use a fraction button this way. So if we wanted to put in 2/4, we do 2, the fraction key, and 4, and we can see on our screen we've entered that here. And if we press the equals button down here, then it tells me on my screen I've got 1, the weird little fraction symbol, 2. But I don't write it like I have it on my screen. I just do 1/2. Now let's have a look at a couple of different calculators. If you've got a Casio calculator, so if we have a look at this calculator, you might have a calculator like this. Now its fraction key, if we turn it on, is over here, and it's this boxes key. And if I press it, I have to put a number in, use my arrow to come down the bottom to get 2/4. I hit equals. And if you look over here, it's a bit dusty, but you can just see, we might zoom in a little bit, it says 1/2, and it's written in the form that we already write our fractions in. So that's another calculator's way of putting it. And I've got a third calculator. This one's screen is a bit cracked, but this is a Sharp calculator, and its fraction key is down here, and it's the ABC key. Now we better turn it on. If we press it, won't let it do anything, but I've got to do a number, then press the fraction key. We should do the one we're doing. 2, fraction key 4, press equals, and it gives it to me as a half. So it doesn't matter what calculator you've got, you just need to look for the fraction key, which is either going to be an ABC key, it may be a boxes key, or it may be a D/E key. But that's your fraction key that you're looking for, and that's what we're going to do today. The questions you get asked will say simplify. That'll be your question, and then they'll give you a whole list of fractions. And what you need to do is hit clear on your calculator, the numerator, the top number, the fraction key, the bottom number, equals. Look at your screen and then write it in a fraction way. 10/15, we'll do 10, fraction key 15, equals, and we get 2/3. We do our last one, 6, fraction key 12, equals, and we get 1/2. So that's as easy as it gets with simplifying fractions, but you do need to have a calculator. You need to be using your fraction key, and you need to just enter them in and make sure you write them in the format of a fraction.